Hi, I'm Dr. Tiffany with Twin City Health, and today I want to talk to you ladies about estrogen dominance and how we can actually remove the estrogen. But think about this. If you have hormonal issues or symptoms such as infertility or high hair thinning, dry skin, crazy menstrual cycles, irregular cycles, those are all symptoms of a high estrogen or hormonal balance in your body, and it would be best for you to get blood work to see where the imbalance is. It's likely that there's a high estrogen. So when you know for sure, candidates for an estrogen detox would be people who have blood work showing that they have high estrogen. Also, women who have been diagnosed with PCOS. That's polycystic ovarian syndrome, and the reason they get that is because your body is flooded with all this excess estrogen and your ovaries don't know how to handle it, so they start dumping it and creating an inflammatory cyst. So that's another reason. And then also, the third group of people that might want to consider an estrogen detox are women who have been on birth control for years. Now, even if they've stopped taking it, there's been a buildup of estrogen and a decrease in progesterone, and you need to take out that estrogen or excess estrogen that's been building up. So the reason you would want to do that is because down the road, if that excess estrogen stays in our bodies, it can actually wreak havoc when we hit menopause, creating a lot of symptoms like crazy night sweats, even hot flashes, dry skin, low libido, but that's all for another video. Today, let's stick to the estrogen dominance. So how does it get there? Think about this. If you already have estrogen and progesterone in your body, and then we're exposed to all this fake estrogen and other estrogen out in life, you need to start removing that. So where does it come from? First of all, it's called xenoestrogens and phthalates, and they're found in beauty products, they're found in some foods, they're also found in styrofoams and plastic products. So you want to try your best to get BPA-free plastics and try never to warm any food or any ingredient up in a styrofoam cup or a styrofoam container, like a to-go container from a restaurant. Always put it on a plate. The next thing is soy products. We were told back in like the early 90s that soy was good for us, and at the time that's what the thought was, but through some research it shows that soy creates those estrogen mimickers in our body, those xenoestrogens, and they actually take the receptor cells where estrogen actually is supposed to go, and then your estrogen, your real estrogen keeps building up in your blood, and you create that excess estrogen. So stay away from soy products, which are found in beef jerkies, what else? Soy milk, and even soybeans. So try your best to stay away from that. It's okay if it's fermented soy. If you're a vegan or vegetarian, that would be okay because the fermentation actually doesn't inhibit or doesn't bother your estrogen levels. Next thing, personal care products. Ladies, we use so many personal care products compared to men, so it's best to be aware of what's in those personal care products. Number one, makeup. It's known to have metals in it. It's also known to have these chemicals, and we put it on our skin, and our skin is exposed to so many things, and it is resilient, but it also absorbs the things that we put on it, and then it'll clog up things that help us detox. So number one, makeup. I do try my best to use more of a natural makeup. Brands that are out there are 100% pure. The one that I personally use is Beauty Counter. I love it. It actually helps a lot of women who have had problems with eczema and other skin issues, and they have a lot of skincare products as well. So those are my top two favorites. Other things are like lotions. It's always best to use coconut oil if you can. A lot of women will use that to remove their makeup at night, and it's a good moisturizer as well. And then the last thing is deodorant. Think about this, we're putting deodorant in our armpits, and it's so close to our breast tissue. And the most common area to get breast cancer is that upper quadrant by your armpit. The thing with deodorant is it has aluminum, and we should never have aluminum on or in our body. And it actually blocks a lot of our cell receptors, and it again will increase the estrogen. So there are some natural deodorants out there. Some women, if they eat healthy, they choose not to use a deodorant. Some people use apple cider vinegar. You do smell a little bit like apple cider vinegar. My favorite deodorant that I actually use that is a more natural one without the aluminum is Schmidt's. That's the name of the brand. There are a few other brands out there. You can take a look at them. We also have a non-toxic guide in our office. If you come to Twin City Health, go ahead and look up our office. We also have that available to you. And then the last thing I want you to look up is ewg.org. That is a site through the government that goes through every product and shows you what products are good, some that are mediocre, and some that are really bad. And it's based off the ingredients. So you can search any product on the market. They even have an app where you can scan those products and it'll show you red for really bad, yellow, mediocre, you might want to try your best to stay away from it, and green, as in this is a really good product, you should try it out. Now this isn't an overhaul overnight, but in your health journey, start to change over and switch over those products so you can slowly get rid of the estrogen and then also create a healthy environment inside. If you're more interested in the detox aspect, go ahead and contact us at Twin City Health, and thanks for tuning in today. This is Dr. Tiffany signing off.